Hi, it's Janie and John with Cerberus, and so we're going to do this today. And so let's go ahead and get started. Go ahead, John, and we have the mix. And we're going to fumble, and I can't do this one-handed, so you're going to have to do it, honey.
All right.
So we have this mix, that's the 3 pounds. While he is mixing that, it reads, mix food with warm water, stir and wait for 3 minutes to hydrate, which is fine because we have to cut up the thing. Now, how much does it read? Love?
Based on the amount of dogs we got, it'd normally be about nine cups of this. I don't know if there's that much in the box. But,
well, do we need to do the whole thing? Let's go ahead and do the whole thing.
I don't know how much is in.
Well, the whole thing is, the whole thing is 3 pounds. So, how much is 3 pounds for the whole box?
Well, it's in cups, so I'm just gonna get most of it.
Okay.
4, 6,
All right. Because we have to cut up the meat in a minute, so.
8. That's about 9 cups.
Okay, so that's 9 cups. And so how much water? Now we have cold water, but believe it or not, I like the chicken broth. We poached it earlier, if you didn't see our pictures. But we baked the meat, and then we did that. So go ahead and do that, and it hydrates. So stick it in there.
About 9, maybe need about 1.5 times as much water.
Okay, so we have.
Split this up a little.
Okay, so we have pure water filter, and then we boiled it, and go ahead, honey, don't let me interrupt. Boiled and cooled it, and then we poached the chicken, and we we baked the meat. So that's 1.5, so that's 2 cups. How much was in there?
About half of the whole thing.
So that's 4.5, so you would need 6? 7? Okay. So we're going to let this food hydrate.
So that's about enough for this half.
Okay, so let's go ahead and do that half.
Of that water.
All right, go ahead and get the other water in, and then we'll start it. All right, so we have, I really like, actually the chicken broth, and had I done the leg quarters, that would have given me bone marrow broth. So, believe it or not, I like the chicken. So, yeah, that's us. All right, so we're going to go ahead and now what we're going to go with, I think, is about 66%. And we're not doing the other stuff because, you know me, I'm going to analyze it to death. And this is our first outtake. So go ahead and stir that, and then we're going to start cutting up the beef and the chicken. So let me get that while he's doing that. All right, here we go. And again tonight, guys, we're not doing any additives other than this. And the reason why we're doing this, and you actually can do this raw, as you see, we have in the kettle water. In the kettle we have water. So we're not going to do that water. We got kettle water. So I'm inclined to think almost this is like mashed potatoes. You just keep going until it's done. Alright, so this is dehydrated food. And believe it or not, we have a dehydrator right here that has about 2 inches of dust, which we may use. So we will also analyze, can we do this ourselves? So it reads 3 pounds, and so be that as it may. Do we have enough water? We can pour some more in there. It's a lot of food. So believe it or not, for 7 dogs, and we have 2 Doxies, 1 puppy, German Shepherd, and then everybody's lying about asking, hey, when's dinner? So tonight We're just doing this. All right, so we're going to cut up the meat, which we have done. And I went to the butcher shop and I got 2 chicken breasts, and I posted in the diary, and then a lot of beef. This seems like a lot of food, and believe it or not, you know, less is more, but I think I'm going to aim with 66% or 60% of protein. So, okay, we can do it that
An
way.
equal amount of meat and water, so.
Is that what it reads?
Yeah.
Okay, I believe him.
About that.
All right. And Riley is allergic to grains, which this is grain-free. Oh, we're going to put it... Oh, do you put that in there? I didn't know that. Okay. Okay. So, I guess we're going to do a chicken base and then a beef base. Because our Mr. Riley down here is allergic to everything under the sun, so we're going to do that. So we baked that and we poached the chicken, and we've used some pure water filter, and guys, the water is bad lately, so boil it. But I like the idea of using the chicken broth, and if you wanted to do, and never give bone in cooked, but if I was going to boil chicken quarters, which is 75, that also does give a beef broth. So again, nothing else is going in tonight. So here we go. All right. And so do we mix that about, or?
Yeah.
Okay.
Straight up and feed it.
All right. So that's going to be our chicken mix, and that's going to be our beef mix. The only one that can't have chicken is Riley. So again, we're not doing anything else, not doing the coconut, the thing, because when I'm done here, I'm going to look at it and say, well, do I need to add anything, or is this good enough? But I posted a picture, and I can't recall what the amount was. Let me look. I think it was $34, but this looks like a lot of food, to be quite honest. Meaning this will last further than tonight. And guys, we have 7 dogs, so keep that in mind. And normally we do raw, and so normally we would probably be throwing a raw thing, but I wanted to do home cooked tonight to see what's going on. So as you can tell, a lot of food. So is that enough food for now?
Yeah, I think so.
Okay, so, all right, so we're going to do that. And Riley is about, what, 90 pounds? All right, so we're going to put that in, and let's get Riley first. All right, so, and they said, how much meat to it?
It's about 1.5 times as much as the product here.
Okay, so it's about
the same amount of water that's been added.
Okay. So how about, guys, this looks like a lot of food, even for 7 dogs, and we're not even done with the protein. Granted, we're done with the bag, but the one thing I wanted to point out is that you don't have to get off of kibble, but once a week or something, if you wanted to do this, you could. So that looks mixed enough, so let's go ahead and get it going. All right, so a lot for Riley, because Riley is all right, that's, yeah, actually that's not bad. And we have a lot of protein left. Okay, so we have that, and then we have, all the other dogs can do chicken but Riley. And again, I still have a lot of protein. So I'm not saying this is necessarily cheaper or labor intensive, but so far so good. Now I did, while he's doing that, you can go ahead and pour it. What's in here is dehydrated carrots, organic flaxseed, parsnips, peas, coconut, pumpkin. All right, we're winning here. Kale. Kale is the probiotic. All right, guys, I'm liking this. Meaning, where's my fish oil? Where's my omega-3s? Anyway, they have the coconut in there and the kelp, which is the probiotic. So how about I'm liking this so far? So John can go ahead and pour this out and we'll end this video. And so the Doxies are 12 years old. They never eat raw. So tonight we wanted to do that. So everybody kind of gets... Guys, it actually smells pretty good, to be quite honest. And it is human grade, as I understand. So we have Desi and Riley and Prima and Edelweiss and Desdemona, Pearl and Heidi and Lucy. Alright. So, that's Desi. But how about, that's a 3-pound bag, or a 3-pound box, and I think it was like $30. The protein, I want to say, was $35, but I still have a lot left over. And how about this? Actually smells pretty decent. A lot. It actually smells really good, to be quite honest. And I will analyze it to death, but I'm liking what they're in there, especially the kelp, because the kelp is in fact a probiotic, which we don't normally do. But it's good for the guts. So, here we go. Alright, that's Lucy, and then we can give, we got the Doxies. Go ahead and give them, how about tonight they get ground beef. Alright, so this is all we're doing tonight, guys, and this is a long video, but after today, I think it was necessary. So how about first impressions? Well, actually, it's second. First impressions? I'm liking, this is a lot of food, actually, and this is the 3-pound box, and we have 7 dogs. Anyway, we're going to go ahead and feed them, and thanks so much from Cerberus German Shepherds.